It's time. Day 10,000 in Hardcore Minecraft Totemless. And holy dude, we did it. We did it. Day 10,000. It's done. Day 10,000 is real. We did it. We did it. Yep, all totemless too. You have to playtime down here. Easy, not bad. Oh man. That's where we're at 10,000 days. Not too bad. We did it. I'm gonna update that title quick. 10,000 days. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, 10K. Not bad. It took nearly 4 years, but there we are. Day 10,000. Oh man. Alright, well, at this point, let's just do a world tour, right? Now, here we have what is probably a very stupid project. I'm hand mining a perimeter all the way to bedrock. It's currently 275 by 275 blocks, going all the way down to bedrock. Now, all the way down here, we're at Y level -51. And I think well, now that we're at day 10,000, we are officially 5,000 days in game into this project. I started this project on day 5,000. We started with a whole tour, yes. But yeah, here we are, layer 51. We still got about 8 more layers to do. We got a 275 by 275 hole. Show us the bones. Yeah, we do have a few artifacts in here. We got some bones. I think we have like 7 maybe. We got one up here. Another one over here. Not too bad. And then, yeah, these are 2 from the stone layer. And then after that, I didn't get one for the longest time. Right? No. And they got 3 more down here, I think. One right there. Small one. And then 2 more over here. Oh, actually, 3 more. Got one here. Another small one. Pretty big bone here. Not bad. And then this one. Do we have a 6? Wait, is it 6 or 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 of them. Not bad. And then for geodes, we have like 12 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think that was 13. And then we have one geode in the wall right here. This is a geode too. Alright. Okay, this is going to be for a creeper farm. All of this just to get TNT. Once we're at bedrock, we can build a creeper farm. Not too bad though. Over here, a quick little sugarcane farm and a cactus farm. I think we have 30 layers over here for cactus. And then yeah, the sugarcane. It's very simple. Now we got 2 diamond skeletons here. This one has like 3 pieces enchanted, right? Yeah. But no enchanted bow. This one, does he have enchanted bow? No. But 1 piece is enchanted. Now over here, I did find a 3rd one, but I made a mistake when I found him. Like, I found him down there, but I made the mistake of leaving him out in the sun. And when I went to move him to the house, his helmet broke on the way there. So we only have 2 diamond skeletons. But I had 3, but we only have 2 saved. We just got storage over here. I'm saving every single block of mine. Every single block of the perimeter that I mine, I save right here in storage. We got slime balls. We got a whole bunch of tough. Almost 3 double chests full of shulkers. Wait, I didn't know it until now. Wait a second. I only just found out now. We did just reach 2 chokers of deep side diamond. That must have been very recent. Holy dude. Yeah, I didn't know that until right now. I thought I only had one. Wait, that's crazy actually. So yeah, well, we have 2 chokers of deep side diamond ore. And you got all the ores. And yeah, I'm saving every single deep slate too. Power deep slate, of course. I got a bunch of deep slate too. All the basics. Yeah, this is an auto sorter. Auto, shulker loader too. Got a whole bunch of stone. A bunch of cactus and sugarcane. More of the stone is over here. Yeah, I had to add storage in the back too, just because of how much stone we're gonna get. It's all full of stone. And over here, even more cobble deep slate. All hand mined, all stored away, saved every block. Yeah, just very simple storage. Just throw the shulker in there, it breaks, it just goes around the system. And then there is a dolphin to pick up blocks if like it takes too long to sort out. Oh yeah, I moved storage over here for cactus and sugarcane, so we have even more than we did over there. Was that 1, 2, 3 in a little bit? Yeah. So yeah, this is the creeper farm perimeter that we're currently working on for the past 5,000 in-game days. I think I've spent now about probably like 850 plus hours on this perimeter. We're getting close to 900 at this point. Crazy, man. 900 plus hours of mining. It's gonna end up being 1,000 plus hours when we're done. For sure. Alright, we're gonna go to the rest of the world right now. Where to first? Let's see. Rose's house is gonna be massive, you think so? Let's check it out. But first, we're gonna take a left down here and go to what is my temporary wither skeleton farm. I say temporary because in the future I do want to build a perimeter, another hole, for wither skeletons. But yeah, we just use slabs for this one. Spawn proof to a bunch. Put a farm in the middle. Let's go down here. Obviously, it's not very safe right now. You just walk out into lava. But yeah, very simple for now. It's just for beacons early game. I killed like 300 withers at this point. I don't have an auto sort here. No auto sorter still. I mentioned this years ago. I still never sorted it. Auto sorted it. It's a good farm though. Even still without spawn proofing, I still think it's good. And then up here, we do gotta be careful. We got some Halloween mobs. 2023? 2022, ow. I don't know what that guy's named actually. 2023, glowing. 2024, glowing. Ow. 2022. More 2024. More 2020 in the back. I'm kind of running out of room here, and tomorrow actually, we can get more Halloween mobs. But for Halloween 2025. That'll be tomorrow. Get 10k today, and Halloween mobs tomorrow for next year. And this will be the 4th year of Halloween mobs, actually. 4th year. Yeah, that's the temporary wither skeleton farm. I do want to do a perimeter in the future. Now, we're going to head to... You know what, let's go to the gold farm perimeter. Actually, yeah. Right in the nether. We'll go there. Now, it is kind of far away at this point. It's not going to take that long, though. I'm going to have to fly there for, like, next half of it, because I don't have a way there. Okay, it's fine. Also, yeah, I am playing pure vanilla right now. No mods at all. No Optifine, no sodium. That's just because I was too lazy to update, honestly. But yeah, we're gonna go to the gold farm. And yeah, I did a circle perimeter for this one. It doesn't really have any decoration. We'll see. It's very simple, but it's a good farm. Very good farm. Alright, here we go. This is a circle perimeter. 256 by 256 radius. Here we are. Now let's make sure we turn down the volume. And yeah, just fall to their death, or you can press the button. They survive the fall, and boom, just kill them. It is very good, not bad. Very good farm. Just like 300 hours of work. Not too bad. Okay, let's turn that off. And yeah, this right here, the final piece of the gold farm perimeter. Mr. Fedora, yo. Yep. Yeah, it took a little over 300 hours, I'm estimating. Alright, and yeah, I just made everything red here. All red concrete, red beacons. You can't even see because I don't have fog off, unfortunately. We're just on vanilla. It is kind of scary like that, yeah. Yeah, this farm is very good. I built this about 3 years ago. And then yeah, just glass on the floor to spawn proof. Going good. How you doing, Mr. Fedora? And then storage down here. It's not an auto auto crafter yet. Got a good bit of gold. Not too bad. But now over here we have a floating house. Now what was this for? Well, I saved a lot of blocks while mining. For some reason, I think I did end up saving about 1 million netherrack, of which I probably won't be using that much of. Yeah, I did save about 1 million netherrack. Not really much soul sand. Little blackstone, salt, magma. Rolls are kind of low too. Now over here, what could be in here? What could be in here? For some reason, I had the idea to pick up a lot of the lava with buckets. I manually picked up a bunch of lava with just buckets. I think I did 1,500 shulkers. 1,500 shulkers of lava using just buckets. And then I think it's about 40k lava buckets I picked up just for a challenge, just for fun. I'll probably use them eventually. This would be very good for an auto smelter, actually, yeah. We had no auto crafter at the gold farm. But was yours actually out? True, though. You gotta be here. Always do things the slow way, the crazy way, the stupid way, but hey, we do it. 40,000 plus lava buckets for fun. Just because I wanted to, you know? I think it would be good to come back here one day and actually decorate it. Also, hold on, before I fly away, I should probably get another firework so I don't run out and die. Let's do that real quick. Yeah, I am very happy to hit 10k days. I've been waiting literally years for this. A long, long time. Okay, this is gold farm perimeter. Very nice. Now, let's go to what was the next project after this. The Villager Trading Hall. This one took quite a while. That's a lot of gas. Wow. Alright, let's go back to the tunnel. The group of farmer is 3 levels above the ocean. Those are still good. They're a bit slower, but they are still good. Alright, I need to wait in. Yeah, we're doing a world tour. Showing it all off. Uh-oh. Alright. It's fine, don't look back. Just an explosion. Alright, we're going to the Villager Trading Hall. It beats 5,000 days of mining. Okay, true. Yes, it does. It does. We'll be back to mining soon. Very true, very true. Alright, the Villager Trading Hall. I think this took about 500 hours. 500 plus hours, probably. It involves some mining and a lot of villagers. So many villagers that we're going to turn down the render all the way. And I'm going to look down at the start, and then we're going to fly away and show it from above. So we're going to run down, or look down, get to the side, and get to a place where I can view everything. I gotta go way up here. It is nighttime. We could get to day 10,001. Now at this point, if I turn up the render, the game does lag, which is scary. But we can view this at nighttime. Turn up the render. All the way. No matter if it lags or not. This is the villager training hall that we did. Never actually have to see this one finish? Well, here we go. How many things we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I basically recreated all of the job blocks, plus a bookshelf, of the villagers at a larger scale. I think this is, yeah, 48 by 48 by 48. Much, much larger. Like 3 chunks, basically. 3 chunks by 3 chunks. 48 by 48 by 48. They each have their own beacon too, yeah. And there is 100 villagers in each one. That's why it is very laggy. It's a war crime having all those villagers hostage. No, they're working. They're at work. I pay them. I pay them well. Also, there's a garden farm right there. See that? Yeah. They get 3 meals a day. They love it. Exactly. They love it there. We got 100 villagers in each one, except for the lectern, I think. The lectern has, I think, more, actually. I'll show that in a second. Also, I made the mistake of keeping them in their minecart. They are each in their own minecart right now, and I think that adds to the lag. Or it definitely does. Let's see, we're at 23 FPS. Also, that's because I'm on full render. There is another ocean monument over there to the right. Oh, another mushroom biome. But yeah, this is built on a mushroom island, mushroom biome that I flanned out. Hold on, let's go down there. We just turn down the render while fly, so it's smoother. Yeah, I kept it in minecarts. I know. I think if you put them like on a honey block, it's better. Like they can't move. Okay, this is very scary. We're kind of flying above a void. Okay, there you go. But yeah, they are in minecarts. I don't know where I'm going. There we go. Now let's take a little... Yeah, that was scary. We're going to take a little look in each of them. We can stay on a low render for now. We're going a good 5. 5 is a good render, right? No, 5 is not a good render. You know why? Look top right. This number up here, it's blocked by the chat. Close that real quick. You see that number? If it's above 50, the game lags. The game lags. Let's turn that up even more. How bad does that get? Yeah, it's still about 60. We can pull up this thing. That's when you know it's bad, down here in the bottom right. That's when you know it's real bad. And also, if you can't tell, should we just say it now? If you look at the moon, it's not doing it right now. Oh yeah, look, it stutters a bit. Like it goes up, it shifts up. That means that the days take longer. The days will take longer if I play on this high render. Okay, well the MS is fine right now. It's not too bad. Okay, when it stutters, like it shakes up a bit, the days will take longer. Let's max out the render. Now we're at like 90. Yeah, whenever the moon shakes, the day lags, so it takes longer. Let's turn it back down. Keep it on 3, 5, 4, 5, 5. How about that? Wait, FOV? Yeah, Sodium will help. I will re-get it soon. Yeah, this is the Lectern build for Librarians. And I did go and get every single book trade, enchantment trade level in the game. Like Riptide 3, 2, 1. Every level of every trade. Up until the point where a couple updates ago, they did add a few more, I believe. I don't have those. But yeah, I did start decorating it in a way. I was going to do a lot more here with decoration, but I just didn't. Get chat back on. Sorry. There we go. There we go. Samek, you can take care of that if you want to. But yeah, we have every single book trade in the game. This one's actually named after some chatters. Bogan Killer. Yeah, but we have every single book trade. There's channeling. Take a look around, quick look around. Oh wait, before I go further, for some reason I did trade for 2 Shulkers of every single book level also. So now there's really no point of trading. Let's see what else we have. Sharpness 1 through 5. Arthropods, Impaling, and again, I traded for 2 Shulkers of everything. Why? I don't really know. Power 1 through 5? I guess because... I don't know, actually. If I ever need them, I will have them. Why would I need them? I don't know. Piercing, multi-shot, quick charge. Wait, I did want to decorate this. This is always a future project I could come back to. Thorns, Frostwalker, Duststrider. We have everything. Feather falling. Boom. 4, 3. If you don't believe me, 2, 1. Everything. Respiration 1 to 3. Aqua Affinity. Aqua Affinity. Boom. What else we got? Blast protection. Projectile protection. Go upstairs in a minute. Fire prot. No more protection. Now let's go upstairs. The staircase is ugly. That's okay. But we can go up. I do want to come back to this in the future. Stay with the gold farm perimeter. Let's go back to them in the future. We have other projects to do first. Up here we have the rest of everything. Up in the front we have the 2 curses. Vanishing and Binding. And of course, I traded for 2 shulkers of each of them. So why not? But yeah. Punch. Looting 1 through 3. Not too bad. What is this guy? Fire aspect? Knockback. We got Flame and Infinity up here. I'll go through each of the builds too, not just the Librarian ones. I want to go in as much detail with the others though, because it's all like the same thing. Here's Lure up here. Efficiency 1 through 5. If I ever need another pick, I come up here. Efficiency 5. It looks like I should use one, because I have only 21 extra books in here. I see that. It's like missing one. So I did actually use it before. I used it once and never again, apparently. That was Fortune. Mending. So this might be missing one. It is, see? Yeah, only 21 instead of 22 in that shulker. Unbreaking? Yeah. Soak Touch, yeah. And then he's going to miss one too. Oh, he's not missing one. Okay. Must have got it elsewhere. Luck of the Sea. See, yeah, we have everything. We have it all. Except for, yeah, a couple updates ago, I think they did add a few more trades with the mace. Yeah, the mace. The mace added a few more trades. So I don't actually have them all now. That's always something I do in the future. Wait. Also, you hear that? Exactly, you hear nothing. But that's because the game is lagging so bad that I don't hear audio. You turn this down even more, actually. Yeah, Density and Breach, is that the one? Yeah. Alright, 1 second. Now, these are more librarians, but they're not book traders. Instead, these guys all have a glass trade. These guys were brought here for glass and glass only. Each one of these guys has a glass trade. But yeah, librarians don't have a guaranteed glass trade. I think it's like 50-50, 2 and 3 chance. I don't really know. What do we do here? Of course, again, we only traded for one shulker. 1 shulker of each of these items. And then I traded for some reason, you know, I go above and beyond. Okay, wait, you can literally read it. I traded for 1 million glass. I have 1 million glass that I traded for. And if you're wondering, if you didn't already notice, I have 1,274 levels. 1,274. Most of that is from villager trading. All of those levels. Okay, this is all glass. 1 million saved up. Oops, don't type E. 1 million glass. And that takes 250 emerald, or 250,000 emerald. It's a 1 in 4 trade. 1 emerald for 4 glass, 250k emerald. My main source of emerald actually came from the guys over here. I traded my iron into emerald. That's what these guys right here, the Toolsmiths. 1 emerald for 1, or 1 iron for 1 emerald. Also, for every single villager here in this villager trading hall, I healed them until every single item was offering like 1 for 1. Like the coal is 1 for 1. I think if you kill the villager only 1 time, it won't be at 1-to-1. It'll be maybe like 7 coal for 1 emerald. So yeah, for this thing, I did really go above and beyond just to get like this number all the way down, which wasn't possible in everything. No, actually, it was possible for everything, but for some reason the game rose the prices for the other villagers, or some villagers, which is fine. But at one point, every villager was down to the cheapest trade. Okay, that was my main source of income for emerald. Is there anything over here I traded for? Hold on, let me turn my render up again. 4. No, there's nothing actually traded for here other than emerald. Alright. We're going to move on to the Fletchers. Also, before that, obviously everywhere you have a simple villager breeder. That's a lot of rails. I think I have like 10 of these built around here. Very, very good. Here's another one. Yeah, these are the Fletchers. I made sure to get every single type of arrow. Wait, they give us special ones, right? I'm not seeing any special arrows. Oh, they're at the bottom. Yeah, regeneration 2, weakness, strength. I don't have them labeled. But over here, you know I had to do it. How many is there? I traded for 2 shulkers of every single arrow type. 2 shulkers of them. Have I ever used any of them? Nope. Not once. But I have them. Yeah, they're cool. And then I guess it'll overflow extra. But if I ever want special arrows, I do have them. We got all these builds are in, I guess, high detail. Every pixel of the original block is at like a 3x3 scale. It's only 2. It's a shame you didn't flip a chest each. Dude, like that one and another one, like it took so long to get all those arrows. Oh, here's some a leg with some frogs. I put them here and then I guess trap them forever. Alright, anyways, the composter. With the farmers inside. This is how I get my golden carrots, which I eat. And speaking of which, I do actually need to refill my shulker. Now where are they at? I don't have it labeled. Golden carrot, right here. Let's take a quick shulker. Actually, take it out of here. Refill that. Take this one. Take that. Boom. Refill that. Good. Hold on. Just for OCD. Refill that. Take this one out. Take the free shulker. Swap it with you. Okay, put my actual carrot away. We'll take a stack. Empty shulker. Actual food. Put that away. Good. But yeah, we traded for a bunch of food apparently. Traded for a lot of cookies. Oh yeah, I filled this up. I filled the barrel up with chokers of cookies. Yeah, there's all the food I traded for. And again, yeah, I had everything down to 1-for-1 trade. Obviously some of them went up, unfortunately. That's okay though. But yeah, every single thing has 100 villagers in it. And I did this like same pattern for all of them. It worked. Like, I liked it. Villagers minecarts, frogs and LAs in glass, SMH. True though. Internet ended on 1.21.10 and they added a day cycle. Yeah, the lighting's weird. Yeah. Okay, now here is... I like this one. The brewing stand. I put... This one was very hard to do, actually. This one is very, clustered. Claustrophobic. Oh, that's Ty 989. Zoom dude! Zoom dude! Zoom dude. Yeah, there was a redemption in the past on Twitch for naming villagers. Very limited, actually. But yeah, even this Rotten Flesh trade was down to 1-for-1 trade. Not anymore. I tried my hardest to get this back down, but it just wouldn't go back down. But at one point, they were all down to a 1-for-1 trade. What do you even get from here? What's the best thing? Redstone? Lapis? not bad. How many villagers total? I think like 1,407. I forget how many villagers were in the lectern with all the levels of book trades, but it's 1,300 plus whatever, how many villagers are in the lectern, which I think was a little over 100 actually. So like 1,400 and something. But yeah, here's the rest of the clerics. And again, it just goes in a circle, or square. This is very hard to do. But I did manage to get 100 in here. It was very tight. I could have put this like underground and like hit it, but I think doing it in there, like the squares, was the best way to do it. Also, all of these builds, I do not use Limatica at all. These are all like free done. I made my own templates on a site and just like looked on it on the other monitor, copied it over. Yeah, there's no in-game schematic or template in the game. And what do we got out here? Some Shulkers of Rotten Flesh. I did trade these, yeah, I did trade a bunch. I think I took some from Gold Farm. Wait. Yeah, you sell Rotten Flesh, right? You don't buy it. Yeah, you sell Rotten Flesh. Yeah, I took a bunch from the Gold Farm, obviously, because might as well to sell. But then they raised the prices to scam me, so I couldn't, like, sell them as much. And then, yeah, I couldn't bring it back down, because I don't know why. They're kind of like hard stuck at like 6 or 7. Flash per trade, it seems like. 7. They're like just stuck there. If I try and revive them or heal them again, like it won't go back down. Yeah. Your plan is to memorize, like I said, if I get a poison arrow villager, could you run straight to it or have a look? With those ones, no, unfortunately I don't have them marked. But it's not that big of a deal, you can easily find them. And again, I traded for like 2 Shulkers of each. There's always something I could do in the future though. Like, label them, yeah. Oh yeah, dude. The enchanted bottles. Oh, what was the number? For some reason, I got a bunch of these and then just used them at once. I got a few Shulkers of enchanted bottles just to use them all at one time. I forget the number, like 20k maybe at once. 10k, 5k, 2k. I don't know. All right, we gotta move on. All right, stone cutter. Over here we got the mason. This is good for, oh, terracotta quartz. This is a good one. This is a good one. You already know. Okay, never mind, that's a little different. We got a lot of brick. A lot of that stone, andesite, polished andesite. Oh, we did 9 Shulkers of those. What is this one? Dripstone block, 9 Shulkers. What is that number? Oh, okay. This number up here is the amount of villager traders I had for each type of terracotta block. 4, 8, 5, 4, 4, 2, 5. Yeah, 2 is really hard to like get 2 Shulkers of. I think there's one I only had 1 of. No. We had 12 of these guys somehow. But, yeah, this one. Dude. Having to wait for restocks for 2 villagers to get 2 Shulkers was a pain. But yes, each color of terracotta, both glazed and unglazed, has 2 Shulkers worth of stuff I traded for. Of which I have not used. It's okay though. And some leftover. And quartz and quartz pillar. Very good. And again, everything down to a 1-for-1 trade. The best I could do. What is this? Previous villager killed on accident. Heal this villager at some point, okay? I never healed him. Yeah, that shows how I do things around here. We never healed him. Alright, good to know. We gotta heal that guy at some point. Okay, good. I must have killed him on accident. Oopsie doopsie. Okay, see again there, the food lagged when I ate it. Let's go over here to this thing's in the air. Here we got Weaponsmith. Ooh, weapons. Now over here, what is this? Little milestone. July 18th, 2023. I hit 1 million trades on day 4177 with 44.2 days of playtime. Here we are 6,000 days later. Here is, what is this called? What is this thing called? The thing. Whatever it's called. What is it called? Grindstone, duh. I knew that. We got some bells over here. Grindstone. I should have known that. Yeah, 100 villagers over here also. This was a different shape, so it's a little harder to do. But I did get 100 villagers in here. It's a little scuffed. But yeah, they're still in the minecarts. My mistake. It'll get fixed in the future. No, it won't. Maybe it will. Little glass look down into the leg. That's a door, apparently. Alright, let's see. Was there another back here I skipped? Yes, the map. The map. Cartographer. Ah. Yes, the cartographer. What do we got down here? Are those banners? Yep, you know, every color banner. We got 2 shulkers of. These are a little easier to do because it stacks to 16. 2 shulkers of every banner with leftovers. What's this big thing over here? What do we got stored here? Empty maps. Ooh. That might be good for the future. Garden map. Oh, that's it. Wait. Oh. This was done before they added trial chambers to the game. So none of these guys have trial chamber maps. They just have ocean and woodland map for the mansion. Right. This was made like 2 years ago at this point. But there's no, yeah, there's not gonna be any trial chamber maps. That was done before them. Right. Yeah, those are the cartographers. And yeah, this paper trade was down to 1 for 1. They went up over time, unfortunately. And our villagers. True though. And again, no audio. Oh yeah, here's the stonecutter actual thing for it. The actual saw blade sticking out of it. Pretty cool. Look at this up here. We got a little skeleton horse. Hello. He's chilling. Alright. Let's go into the blast furnace. Oh, the leftover blocks. Okay. What does this do? Armorer. Chainmail. Diamond. You know, I don't think I traded for anything here. Long term. Yeah, we don't have like 2 shulkers or anything. There's nothing to grind here. I don't need to trade for 2 shulkers of diamond armor. The thing is, like, if they allowed you to smelt this and get diamonds from it, that would be, well, pretty OP actually. Pretty OP actually. Alright, grindstone armorers, or blast furnace armorers. Did we do this one already? No. Is this the loom? This is the loom. We are in the loom with the shepherd. Oh man. The wool trade. The wool trades. The bed trade. More banners. Now I did the banners at the other guy, so I did not do them here. Yeah, we did all the wool and carpet down there. We got shears. Painting. Bunch of shears if I need them. Of course, you know, 2 shulkers of every color of wool. And every color of carpet. We did... Apparently, they didn't have all 2. Unless I used some of the carpet. I did! I used some of the carpet. I know why. We have a creeper farm I'll show in the future. Later in the world tour, where I used some carpet. That's why I didn't all have 2. Because I actually used some of it. I actually used some blocks that I traded for. That's why it wasn't full. That's why I only had like 1. Aha! Yes, because I used some carpet. Oh, hello, kitty. Oh, that's not my cat. Whose cat is that? We gotta restock it? True, though. Yeah, everything was down to 1 for 1 trade. That's all the trades here. all the wool, all the carpet. Lots of trades we did. Alright, let's move on to these last two over here. I think they're the last two. Did I miss any? I don't know. Two more villager breeders. Three, actually. Let's go into this one here. The barrel. Another kitty. The fisherman. You guys like fishing? What you got? Cod. Salmon. Fish. Tropical fish. Pufferfish. Got a cod. What is this down here? Oh, I see. When I traded with them, I just threw the stuff down here. Oh yeah, also, I don't think I mentioned this yet. I got every villager to master level. These guys are masturbators, all of them. We got 100 masturbators in here. 100 fishermen. This guy looks like... Oh, that's just a trade. That's how the trade works. 6 for 6. I thought it wasn't healed for a second. Okay, when I traded for them, I threw the stuff that I trade for in here. So I guess we have a bunch of leftover fish if I need that. Yeah, they're fishermen. We got 100 of them, and they're all master level. They're 100 masturbators, you know? Yep, 100 of them. Leftover blocks. Oh yeah, we used Lichen, whatever it's called, just to light up the place, so you can actually see it from the inside. Alright, what do we got here? The smoker. We traded for cooked pork chop. Ah yes. Cooked chicken. True. Rabbit stew. Bowls. Rabbit stew. And there's a smoker. Sell them kelp. Or give them kelp. Yeah, just some food, really. That's the only thing worth buying. Well, only thing you can buy other than sell. Yeah, just a couple of food you could buy from them. About 100 smokers, all at master level. Everything was down, fully healed. Did I miss any? Did I miss any? Sorry, there's gonna be no volume now, or sometimes whenever it wants to work, because this game is laggy right now. Let's see. Shut off this one and that one. These two. Cartographer. Here's a cartographer from the top. Show them all from the top. Oh, we haven't gone in here, have we? The cauldron. The cauldron, the cauldron. Gotta go in the back door floating. It still has the same design though, yeah. What do we got here? Saddles. Oh yeah, saddles. They used to be rare, other than trading for them, I guess. But now I'm pretty sure you can craft them. I don't know the craft off the top of my head. Do I have it unlocked? Saddle. Yeah, they changed it, or they made it so it's leather and iron. Very simple craft. Oh yeah, I did trade for them. They used to be rare and exciting to get. Now you just craft them. Now, I don't think I traded for anything, did I? No. So the thing is, I was going to, but these colors, they're so unique, or they're too unique, that there's like infinite possibilities of armor to trade for. So it's like, let's just not do it. But it's not like these are 16 base colors. These are like mixed colors. So like no two villagers have the same color basically. Or they have the same color for, I guess, unique type or whatever. I don't know. But it's like a mix of two colors, I think. But yeah. If you ever want colored dye, I guess I could come here maybe. There are 100 leatherworkers, fully healed, all at master level. That's the thing. We got, what is it, the saddle is the only thing worth saving from here. Not that I really need that many saddles, but yeah. And again, another villager breeder. Let's show them from the top. Although it's quiet. Can I lower the render? Should I lower the render? A little bit. The water effect of the cauldron. Of the bookshelf. Lectern. Like a little staircase. We just spawn-proofed it with torches. Some of this is outside of... Is the biome on this thing? Yeah, top... Deep ocean. But most of it is on a mushroom biome. Most of it. That's why I spawn proof, other than some of them. Like, I didn't need torches in this one, technically. It's on a mushroom field. I'll go from top to top. This is the composter. Looks cool. And then again, brewing stand. I went through all of them, right? I think we're good. We do have a couple more places to go on the world tour, so stay tuned. Let's just get to a place of safety. I can go back up here to the top real quick. Show it off one last time. Let's raise the render real quick again. Show that off. But yeah. There is 14 things, 14 builds I did here. With the bookshelf being like an extra build that we didn't have to do because it's not technically a villager block. But yeah, this is every villager trading block made at a larger scale, 48 by 48. 1,400 villagers. Right, we gotta get back down, so let's turn down the render. Have a little void fly. We got some mushroom biome. Mushroom biome flattened out completely. Let's get out of here, shall we? Also, one last thing. I had one accidental mushroom cow kill. Here's his meat. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to that guy. And this is the zombie that did it all. Actually, I might have changed it one time, but it's the zombie that did everything here. He's a hard worker. These guys are having a breed right now. Never mind, they failed. Alright. I spent a long time here. Let's move on to... Let's go to... You guys want to go to the end? Ooh. The end. Let's go to the end. And then from there, we could take it to spawn chunks. We'll jump in the end portal at the end when we're done with the end and get spawn chunks. But first, we gotta get to the end. Those guys sounded angry. Gotta turn on my render. Let's turn it back up to 24. Let's go to the end. Hold on, did I pass something real quick? I gotta show you guys something. Right in here. We used to have a redemption on Twitch to name 3 little friends in here. We can check them out now. It was a temporary thing, and then I made it a permanent name. So here we have a little piglin that stays here forever, named Samek. He's holding a little netherrack. And then over here we actually have an Enderman who is not in a boat or anything. He hasn't teleported away. He's been here for thousands of days. His name is AABB1113 at the top of the screen. I don't want to look any higher because you know how Endermen work. But he has not teleported away. He's been here for the longest time ever. I don't know why. I think because it's just the house that maybe he can't teleport. Maybe I don't really know. But he hasn't teleported. It's gonna be sad if he ever leaves us. Over here, a mushroom cow named ABB also. So a permanent name change from a redemption on Twitch. This is a portal. I can show this in a second, but this is for the garden farm. Go show me the garden farm. Now there's not gonna be a storage down here or anything. I guess it's just where they, it's just where they fall and die. That's why there's not a staircase here, a proper one. There's gonna be annoying to climb out of in a second. I don't know why I came down here. Oh, dude, I remember doing this. This is where the guardians come from a garden farm. They come down here and die down there somewhere. I don't think I have a way down. That's where they the drops get sent back to the overworld. So with the garden farm, the guardians spawn in the overworld, obviously, in the water, get sent through a portal, come here, fall and die, and the drops get sent back to the overworld. We can show it off soon after the end. Alright, let's get back up this horrible staircase. There's a reason why I don't come down here because you're not supposed to. You don't need to. Because you never see it working, basically. Okay, there's a mushroom cow. And the Enderman and the piglin. What a gorgeous piglin. True, though. True, true, true. Can you show us the end you got your lecture from? I don't know the exact, like, end city ship. Because I have a bunch of lectures. I have, like, 15. There's a block missing. Well, I guess that's the block he took. Okay, no escaping. That is the direction to spawn chunks. I won't go there that way. I'll get to spawn chunks from the end. Also, you might have seen it, but on the way here through to the tunnels, there was a portal like right on the fortress. That was actually the first. That was the first portal I made ever in the world. When I visited the Nether for the first time, I spawned on the fortress. I think all I did was I changed the fortress direction or the portal direction so that it wouldn't be in the direction of the ice for the tunnel. Because I've been trapped here for 9,000 days. That's actually true though. Kind of sad. But in the end, we have 2 builds. Enderman Farm over there. But first, let's show off the Wither Rose Farm. It's right over here past past this portal. I made an ice bridge here. It shows the way we're going. I was going to use it for like a boat to travel on. The thing is, I'd never spawn-proofed it or made it teleport-proof. So riding this boat ice trail, well, it's not really possible because Endermen get in your way. Yeah, that right there is one of the ships we did loot. I don't know if it's the first one, but it is one that we looted. Let's try not look at Enderman. But yeah, I made this ice path, and I never put buttons on it to spawn-proof it. I think even then, if I spawn-proofed it, they could still teleport to the ice path. I could fix that by making it like a too high roof or whatever, but I never did. It shows the direction to the farm though. Because without this, I probably would have forgotten where this was. Now, you see a little path here. I did not crash. I paused the game. There's a line here. What's that line for? Those who know. Shulker transport? Yeah, it's not fun, is it? Alright, Wither Rose Farm. You just come up here and the Wither does the work. Show it off in a second. Like you stay up here, Endermen spawn on the platform below. It's basically an Enderman farm, but with a Wither to kill the Enderman, and you get Wither Roses. The Wither Roses were used for the Wither Skeleton Farm that I showed earlier. I made this temporarily to one day when waiting for drops. But for this, you had to like spawn-proof a large area around it. For some reason, I did this weird design of deep slate. Deep slate. You know, even early on, I liked deep slate. Deep slate half slabs and signs. Instead of just flooding the water, letting it flow down, I was like, let's do this weird, unique way. Look at these random pillars of water. I don't know why I did this. I thought it looked cool. I still think it looks kind of cool. The water's like trapped there. It's all safe. Like over here, the water just stops, cuts off. Ignore that down there. That's where you spam the water, because that is too much work after that. Actually, below there, maybe don't care, but up here, I like it. It's like levels of water. It looks cool. All right, but I think you have to spawn-proof it out like the normal distance, like 128 blocks radius. Also, this new lighting thing in the end, given a new update, it's like flashes of light. Shoo, shoo. It's random. But yeah, there's an Enderman Farm in the middle with an Endermite. I actually don't know what he's called. What's the name of this Endermite? I don't think I can check it. That's a little too difficult to check it. I don't think I checked the name of it. Down here, you got the Wither trapped in bedrock over here. And he's shooting at a little chicken over here. Oh no, poor guy. He can't get shot, thankfully. And instead, they shoot the Endermen that go in there. We got some Wither Roses. And a lot of Ender Pearls. It's kind of loud, but here are Wither Roses. And they shoot the Enderman in there. They die, we get Ender Pearls and Wither Roses. Very good farm. I use that for my wooden skeleton farm again. And yeah, this is how I spawn-proofed it. Deep slate. I thought it looked cool. I like it. But yeah, I think you needed the water. You need water. You don't need a half slab. You could just spam water. The half slab was just for decoration, I guess. So go into the end stone. But yeah, let's head back to the main island and go to the Enderman Farm. Now, these are the only two builds in the end. The Wither Rose Farm and the Enderman Farm. And this giant ice path, which we can't really use. Alright, we're almost back. Oh yeah, I don't think I could use this one. You see this end gateway here? I'm pretty sure, yeah, I definitely can't use that one. That's definitely one of the starter ones. Like one of the main 20. So I guess I use a different one, for sure. Like one of the main 20 end gateways that spawn. Alright, let's go back through. Okay. I'll see, haven't seen it yet. I did all 20 Ender Dragon fights, opening up all 20 end gateways. They're all open. I mined... Oh, only 2 pillars about halfway, looks like. Or no, I think I mined more, but when respawning the dragon, obviously, they came back. No, mate, it's not the sun. And in the newer update, they added... Let's see if it shows up again. A random light that shows up. And it just flashes. And everything becomes like purple. I don't know why. Looks kinda cool, I guess. Let's go down. Yeah, it's not the sun, just a random light. Enderman Farm. And we used, none other than, Cobble Deep Slate. Look, even when I started the world, we were using Cobble Deep Slate. I was mining Cobble Deep Slate. Just at Enderman Farm. Guys, seen it a million times. Just Enderman Farm. This is the OG farm. Click this lever to keep the pearls. Click back to get rid of them. I think it's just, yeah, again, Cobble Deep Slate. I didn't craft it, yeah. I don't know why they're not moving. Shh. It's fine. I don't know why they're not moving though. I do wonder what the Endermites are named. It's kind of too hard to check. But if you want to check out the Endermite names, Endermites names, you can go to the VOD's channel on YouTube, find the VOD where I built that farm and the Wither Rose Farm, and you can see the name of it. I don't remember what it's named. These buttons, those who know. Bring a shulker to the overworld from the end. It's like you bring it to this portal here, like in a boat or whatever. When you break the boat, who go through, but it has a chance of coming out of the boat and going to a block around in a certain radius. So you got like teleport proof hit. I have skulls over here because down under the portal, this is where I fight the wither. Just spawn in here, it gets trapped, boom, 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 and it dies. You know what, actually, I do have more skulls. I know I always said one here. Oh wait, it's gonna break the buttons. We could do a fight. We could do a fight. We're gonna fight the wither during a world tour. Have you ever seen that before? Probably not. Let's fight the wither during a world tour. Alright, make sure I do this right. I can't put a skull down. Okay, that's fine. This used to be a point redeem. True. On Twitch, this used to be a point redeem where you could redeem. I think it's actually 3 wither fights I would do. Alright, let's back up a bit. Turn the audio down a tad. Let's actually hope it still works. If this doesn't still work, then I don't know what we're gonna do. See, it works. The Enderman is angry. We're gonna take the end run real quick. Speed run. Wither speed run. And dead. That is another star. And it broke all the buttons. Well, we don't need them here. That's fine. But there we go. Another star. Easy peasy. +1. I'll throw that in there. Got 28 skulls left over, 10 beacon, and a star now. We got a pearl. Let's see if we can get an endermite. One more chance. No. Alright, that is the end. The Wither Farm, the Enderman Farm, all 20 gateways, and the place where we kill withers. Okay, this should take me back to the delight. Delight. Alright, anyways. Here's spawn. The end? Alright, good night. No, it's not over yet. A little laggy here. We have some more villagers. These are like the early game ones. Some of them ended up dying to, I think, lightning and a raid that started here. When I was trying to do how did we get here, the advancement. Or another time when I had the bad omen effect. But yeah, these are like my early game traders. Or some of them. Iron traders and the librarians over there for glass and whatnot. Another villager breeder made out of stone. Another villager breeder over there. And as you can see, the floor here is kind of a mess of shulkers. Big mess. Over here we have a concrete farm. I used that a bunch for the gold farm, as you saw earlier. I did like almost 200k concrete. Do you have any powder? We can show this off real quick. I have only 4. We have 4 gunpowder, or concrete powder. Just right, left click. It's a manual farm. And there we go, 4 red concrete. Easy peasy. And it doesn't use TNT. I didn't have TNT at this point because I didn't have a gunpowder farm. You remember from the beginning? We didn't have a gunpowder farm at that point. We still don't. Actually, we do. We should be sure of that soon. Yeah, we got a mess of shulkers. 8. Future storage is coming. And also, this used to be a mountain where we spawned. And you know I had to do it. We saved every block, even at the start of the world. We were saving every single block. Why? I don't know. There's some dupes in there. Oh, I gotta turn my audio back up from after the wither fight. Is there anything else cool we should look at here? Little leftover diamond. We do have every armor trim in the game except for 2. We'll get more to that later. We're missing the advancement, but we're missing ward and silence from the ancient city. And we have, I don't think this is every pottery shard anymore. This used to be every pottery shard up until I think a recent update again. Could be wrong. I don't know for sure. This was a random cactus farm, but we have a better cactus farm at the gunpowder farm, creeper farm that we're working on. And you know, Halloween. Trinite guys, non-glowing, glowing, drowned, glowing, more drowned, non-glowing, drowned. And that's like 2022, 2023, 2024, I'm pretty sure. It's like you got each color. See, 2023, 2022, 2024. And soon, 2025. Starting tomorrow. This is where I was fishing. That's very interesting. I'm probably gonna save area loot, but save some loot. Did we have a glowing trident guy? I don't think we do. Maybe next year, or tomorrow. Next stream. Alright. Let's move on to the rest of spawn chunks. Well, this used to be spawn chunks, but they removed spawn chunks in a recent update. So they aren't always loaded. Sniffers. I did nothing with them. That's all we have. This right here, I like this farm right here. This is a glow Lichen farm. Now, how does this work? Ooh. Yeah, bone meal goes in here. You do that ladder, and I think you just like right or left click to glow lichen. I don't have any bone meal to use it, unfortunately, because I guess we completely used it. Very simple and easy farm to make if you need glow lichen. Bee farm. I did add a chunk loader to this, so it's like always loaded now. I did it kind of recently. Very simple bee farm. It has 6 honey things for it. I only have 3 stacks or 3 shulkers of honey block. I got some honeycomb over here. But I have no more shears in here. It's just honey bottles. Chip. Nice little bee farm. I barely decorated it. Little cherry wood. Now, you saw this already. You should have definitely seen it. Hard to miss. An iron farm. Early game iron farm. Is this considered an early game iron farm? I built it early game. More of an advanced mob farm. Iron farm. This has 5 layers. Each layer has 4 corners with 3 villagers in it. So 12 villagers per layer. 60 villagers total with zombies on each side. 5 and 5, 10 zombies, 60 villagers. I think it does 5,000 drops per hour. No, I don't have a mouse switch. I don't use mouse switches. And we have a bunch of iron from this. From June 2024, I had 3.3 million iron. These are all iron blocks and chokers. And then we have more down here, iron ingot. And yeah, there's no autocrafter here. This was built way before the autocrafter was a thing. I just never added it. I probably won't add it. I kind of like the stats of having, well, the stats of crafting, of you physically crafting, because when you use an autocrafter, you don't get to see the stats. And I only, kind of recently added the chunk loader here. Where is the chunk loader? Right here. Chunk loader. Another one down there. These are the puppies. You won't believe it, but we have 1 million puppies stored. 1 million puppies. Crazy, right? Junk. We got more junk everywhere. Junk is everywhere. As you can see, we don't have a storage system, not a proper one. In the future, I do want to do like an all-item auto sorter storage, whatever. Count them right now, manually, maybe. Also, before I built this concrete farm, I did use this for concrete. It worked. Wasn't very good, but it worked. All right, up here. The Shulker Farm. Those who know. We don't like Shulker Farms. We don't like Shulkers. Actually, we like Shulker Farms. We don't like Shulkers. Shulkers are annoying to deal with. You guys saw the little path at the Wither Rose Farm where I transported a Shulker. This broke kind of recently. It broke a few times, actually, I think. Not that it broke. All the villagers, or all the Shulkers inside here basically died. Except for this one. And then I had to replace it. But this one is used as a bait with a snow golem, which causes like these guys inside to get mad, shoot themselves, and then duplicate. Which should come down here. Ow, ow. We got some drops down here, like 5 stacks about. And then in here I got 12 shulkers full of shulker shells. Very, very good. As you saw at the gold farm perimeter, I use a lot of shulkers. I can show how much we crafted later on. Also, that is it for the island, right? Villagers, Shulker Farm, Iron Farm, Bee Farm, Storage, Concrete, Glow Lichen, Sniffers that do nothing. Oh, yeah, we've got more Hollow Mobs over here. Kitty. See, look. Long time ago, 2022. Well, that was 2022, actually. See, got gold. Also, there's a lot more holy mobs like in other places, just randomly. Like over here, I think there's some. Dude, another one. Let me not tab out while flying. Hold on, that was bad. Let me not tab out to ban a bot while flying. Oh, look at this guy. Look at that little baby zombie too. Yeah, sorry, my bad. I'm just too used to tapping out. Also, little story over here. We have a dog. Dumb skeleton Ripbozo. At one point, I think over there somewhere on that island, I saw a skeleton and this dog, one of the dogs, this one, fighting a skeleton. I watched them fight. The dog won. So I saved him and brought him back here. That was 3 years ago. And I think he's out here ever since. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know who you are. There's Skelly. I named him Skelly after the skeleton that he killed. Rip Bozo. Alright. Yeah, this island was 16 by 16 chunks, 256 by 256, the original size of spawn chunks. Alright, over here. Fun, fun, fun. Some of you were here. I think ABB and Samek were here on day 1000, which was my birthday. Or day 1000 in game, which was my birthday also, of March 29th, 2022. I did a sand drop here, dropping a big old load of sand on a ocean monument. We did that. And it was fun. And we built a garden farm. I think the sign here says something. 93,598 sand. And then also, for some reason, I put in 1 anvil, 1 gravel into the sand drop. So the sand drop plus an anvil and a gravel. Alright, here, oops, let's keep the lecture on, is the garden farm. This one isn't in a perimeter. You can put them in perimeters to make it faster and better. But yeah, it just uses portals, sends it to the nether, where they die. As I saw earlier in the nether, they just fall down, die, and it sends the loot back over here to the overworld. Let's go down here real quick to the storage. Now, obviously you probably saw, I don't do a lot of decoration or builds, but here I did kind of decorate the place with some prismarine. I used the blocks that I got from this garden farm to decorate this place, basically. Also, you see a lot of storage here. This is not a shulker loaded. This is not shulker loaded. So it's a lot less drops than you're going to think. Okay, I did decorate this place. Also, these diamond ore, not Deep Slate Diamond, OG diamond ore, I kind of just left them. I just left them. And I think at this point in the world, I've never mined an OG diamond. Like when I built this farm, like the regular diamond, I've never mined them at that point in the world. So that would have been my first. Wait, the drops come here. You probably barely saw that. It was hard to see. I think it's stored over there. Those just left over. Got prismarine shard, a good bit of them too. And then down here, the crystals. Yeah, not shulker loaded, unfortunately. I don't know how many drops we have. I don't really know the rates of this farm either. This could be worth changing to a shulker loader, maybe. Actually, it's probably fine as it is, honestly. But yeah, maybe a shulker loader would be good. And then a bunch of cod that you don't really need. And I think this is overflow with flash and whatnot. Yeah, it's not bad. I do like the decoration. It was chill. The first time I ever actually like decorated anything. And so it was a random geode I found while doing it. Save the blocks from it, of course. That's how we do. Geodes are cool. But yeah, this was the decoration I did for the garden farm. Yeah, really like the only time I put a good bit of time and effort into decorating. I liked it. I thought it was right. Yeah, that is the garden farm. Alright, let's get back up. Now we're gonna go to early game, my house. Do you guys want to see my early game house? Is it time for that? That might actually be the last bit of the world tour. That might be the last little bit. Let's just say I move around a lot. I have a lot of projects I do, a lot of big projects I saw. So I don't really have a house. I don't have a base. I don't have a house. Early game, I also spawned over there, ended up swimming this way. That was a creeper farm, not in a perimeter. That will show off soon. A looting-based creeper farm. Show it off in a moment. But we came over here and went to our first ever village. Look, here's another zombie mob. Or Halloween mob. 2023, OG. Got more over here. I think I saw a creeper in a boat right there. Scary. With a skeleton. See, I go everywhere with the Halloween mobs. Everywhere. Random animal farms. This is where I mined my... Well, let's go down here for a second, actually. Get distracted. I kind of almost forgot about this place. This was the early game mine. It's gonna take a second to walk down. You can see this, the deep slate. You know, before I started the perimeter, where our current project, the creeper farm perimeter, at that point I still had about 50k deep slate mined before even starting the hole. A lot of it came from down here. Goes all the way down that way quite a bit. Then even more down here in this room. This is where I mined all my early game deep slate. It's not bad. Is that white? Just about, yeah, bedrock. That's a slime chunk over there, actually, yeah. But yeah, see, even early game, we were mining a lot of deep slate. It was meant to be. Alright, I just wanted to check. Alright, let's go back up. That's where we mined early game for deep slate, which was used at the Enderman Farm, the Wither Farm, and the mob farm, which we'll see in a moment. What's up here? Even more early game mines. Alright, cool. Get back up, get back up, get back up. Get back up. This is a random hut I build. I don't know why. Oh, I know when I built this, I think. No, I don't actually. I think it was during when I was going for the chicken jockey for the lava chicken music disc, but maybe it wasn't. Yeah, this is the first village I came to in the world. And where did I live? This one right here. I connected three little houses, three little villages, three little village houses into one house. This is my early game house, I guess. Where I kept everything. I should leave, that could be good for the future. Sleep. From the day 10,004. Holy dude. Alright, and yeah. I mentioned earlier briefly, the first portal I ever built in this world was right here. I actually might have moved it slightly, but I built it here. And I spawned in the fortress, right on the fortress. If you don't believe me, hey, check out the VOD's channel. It's there. Alright, there's still more here in our early game village area. This thing here. Now this is a true early game iron farm. Not the one you saw at Spawn Chunks. This one right here. Does it even work? Ask me as a question. Surely it works. There we go, it still works! It still works! Now, let's find the entrance to this thing. Let's find the entrance. That is not it. No, it's in the front, it's in the front. Alright, right up here. If this is the way. I am curious as to how much it has. I know there's a point where I did craft it into iron blocks at some point. Kind of not that recent. Let's see, it still works. It's a good bit of iron. All the puppies are taking over the storage though, it seems. But it worked for the time being. This has been emptied a few times, definitely. See, it's still working. It is slow compared to the other one that we have at Spawn Chunks, but it did its job, for sure. And there's some random beast trapped in there, I saw that. I have one rocket left. Let's fix that. Hello, zombie. Another zombie with a cow. Alright, let's get some more rocket. Very good. Yeah, you can see everywhere we have more Halloween mobs. They're kind of spammed over. This is a cool cave. Let's not go in there though. Now, the chicken jockey lava disc was an incident. Randomly one day I decided to go and get the chicken jockey for the music disc, the lava chicken music disc. I think it took like 4.5 hours, 5 hours. I got it somewhere around here, I'm pretty sure. That's all I gotta say about that. Ooh, look at this terrain. I don't know why I'm showing this off. I don't know why I'm showing this off. What happened here? What happened here? The wither. This is where I fought the first wither. There's a little terrain damage. Yep. That was the first wither fight. I don't think I have any like crazy special Halloween mobs to show off here, do I? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't have any diamond Halloween mobs yet. Maybe we'll get them soon. Zombie. This was more early game traders. Don't really have to show them off too much. Just like the early necessities to get early game. Villager breeder with a lot of villagers in it. Yeah, just early game trading. With some more farmers. Yeah, as you see, the deep slate, look, more deep slate, more villagers. It all adds up. It all adds up. It's like a new early game. In the future, 3 years later, 4 years later, whatever, I was gonna go mine a bunch of deep slate. Or the villager trading hall. It's like it all led up to it. Alright, let's go back up here. This is a mob farm. Nice early game mob farm. With a clock up top. Here we go. Ow. Let's see, can we see it work? Before I land? Or go too far down? There's creepers. And then the clock will go off. Sends the water down. The mobs move down. Come down to the kill chamber. I'm just explaining how a mob farm works. Same thing to glass wall, true. Look at that. That's a lot of creepers actually. Okay, I'll say I was too close to the wall there, so not a lot of mobs spawned. On the next wave, a good bit will spawn actually. Alright, and then we can heal the Lichen. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Mobs are gonna drop in 3, 2, 1, boom. And I lied. Now they come. A lot of creeper and skeleton that time. Boom. And then we could heal the Lichen here. This is a little scuffed. I could fix this actually to make it so I don't have to use a trapdoor, but I have to use a trapdoor for now. Oops. Heal the Lichen a little bit. Back to full. Yeah, that's what we used early game. Not too bad. Wait for one load. One more. It does feel a little slow right now, I don't know why. Nah, it's still fine though. Like, even at this pace, this is still fine early game, obviously. Like, it's still great. Let's go back down. We're showing this in great detail, I feel like. Just drops. And then overflow drops. Very recently, you could get copper armor from mobs. If anything, this should go into like lava. The armor. And then cats. Random cats we have there. Actually, because I transferred this into a temporary creep farm. That's why the cats there. And I changed it back into a mob farm. This farm was originally going to be, or like it was designed to be like an AFK farm, but I don't AFK ever, so I changed it into a looting-based farm. So instead of just AFKing, you kill them manually and you get XP. I don't want a gold helmet. I put it on. Right, put it away. Alright, let's show you the next build. Now remember from earlier, we're at the villager trading hall with the shepherds, and you know, I traded for 2 shulkers of everything, but some shulkers of wool or carpet did not have 2 shulkers. That's because I used it here. For spawn proofing this creeper farm. This is a very good creeper farm. Much, much better than the other ones. Probably just like 20k an hour, I think. 25k an hour. It's got a lot of layers and a lot of cats. Maybe like 120 cats? I don't really know. I did add... You don't see any creepers now, and the light is on. But I added a way to turn it on and off. I did my own redstone here. That's why it is not very good. Just kidding, it's great. Because I did it. The redstone is good. Right now, the lights are on, so no creepers are spawning. We come over here, flip the lever, and the lights will turn off, and creepers will start to spawn. You know how redstone works. Look, it's off now. I did that. I did that. This is actually very fun to make, and we used more prismarine from the gardening farm. I built this farm probably like 2 years ago, before starting the creeper farm perimeter. Funnily enough. Now this is good for now, but obviously the creeper farm perimeter will be way better. And here we go. There's the creepers. This one is a shulker loader. A lot of shulkers left over. XP is very good here. Right here I have, yeah, two double chests full of shulkers full of gunpowder. Alright, let's turn this thing off. We don't need it. Kill the rest of them, kill the overflow. Don't remember any other farms in this. Yeah, because it's like the last 2 years. Yeah, for the most part, yeah, I was healing tools here for a while, wasn't I? While doing this current perimeter. Creeper farm perimeter. I was healing my tools here, and now as of recent, I'm healing my tools at the gold farm. But I have 2 double chests here, and then down here is the actual storage. Where I have 1, 2, 3, exactly 3. 3 more double chests. Little overflow, little extra. So five double chests full of shulkers, full of gunpowder. It's roughly 500,000. It's just about 500,000 gunpowder right here. That is good for... What is the craft of TNT? I think it's like 4 gunpowder, right? Is it 4 or 5? I'm pretty sure it is 4. Oh, it's 5. 5 gunpowder. Okay, it's not bad. So if I have 500k, that's about 100k TNT I could craft. You know? That's not a lot. For now. Now, I think that is it for all to show off. I'm going to go back to the creeper farm perimeter, and then I'll show off the advancements and the stats. The 2 things. Advancements and stats I'm going to show off when I get back to the creeper farm perimeter. Let's go back over here to spawn chunks. But yeah, as of now, the mass of the world has been spent at the creeper farm perimeter. I keep saying it. The creeper farm perimeter. We spent half of the in-game days at. Alright, let's go back to it. Also, you might have seen it by now. I tried to keep all my beacons at the farms where we're working at. Like spawn was full of beacons. The Rose Farm had beacons. The Gold Farm perimeter still has beacons. The Village Trading Hall has beacons. All six double beacons. So I get every effect while in the area. And we're going back to the Creeper Farm perimeter, which still has obviously all the beacons. I love my beacons. I love keeping them at the project too. And I always use six double beacons to get all the effects. Alright, let's go back here. Alright. And yeah, when working on this, we keep the bet on me, farm days, just like this, to hit day 10,005 in the World Tour. We spent 5 days in the World Tour. Actually, I guess it would have been longer than that, because I didn't always sleep during it, did I? No. I didn't show this off here. I didn't show this off earlier, but, we got a lot of random pillager raids. I forget what they're called, wandering raids, whatever they're called. Villager raids that spawn in, and I saved every single banner I got in. I filled up an entire wall of them, and just about half. It's about 1.5 walls full of banners. Very, very nice. How much would that be? Maybe around 400 banners I have saved? Yeah, probably around 400 banners. And also, in one of the more recent updates, they changed how Bad Omen works. So it's no longer an effect that you get right away. Now you get a potion. You get Bad Omen potions. And it looks like I have a stack of 3, 4, and 5. And I'm missing a couple bottles for 1 and 2. We're almost there. Almost a stack of each bottle potion. Also, I do have every music disc except for the ones that spawn in the ancient city. Lava chicken. Right, good. Now let's show off the advancements real quick. I'll stand right up here. Let me do it. But yeah, this staircase was used for transporting the diamond skeletons. Yeah, let's just stand right here. Can I hit it from here? No, let's do that. I have every advancement in the game except for 3. All the ones here. We even got How Did We Get Here. How Did We Get Here was done on 1.18, I think it was, before the warden got added as an effect. I did that before updating to 1.19, I think it was, yeah. This world was started in 1.18. Now here in Adventure tab, no totem. No totem! No totem ever! Totemless world. We do not use totem. I've never picked up a totem. If I see a totem on the ground, I avoid it. No totem. Totems are bad. Totems are banned. No totem. We have everything else. We don't have this one. I'm missing board and silence because I've never been to an ancient city. I've not found an ancient city yet. We'll get there soon. After this project is done, I think I will actually do the ancient city. Adventuring time, it's funny, but like anytime they add a new biome, you have to get this advancement again. So I probably got adventuring time like 5 different times in this world. And then, yeah, that's it for down here. The end. What is this? 9 advancements here. Come on, Mojang, please. Please, add more. Husbandry. It's like for breeding and crops and whatnot. Axolotl, we got them all. Minecraft, default ones. No shield. No totem, no shield. No totem, no shield. We don't use a totem or a shield. Those are the 3 advancements I'm missing. And I could also pull up this real quick. If you guys know all the advancement speedrunning, I can show you guys this real quick. Hold on one second. Not that. Hold on. Pause. Wait. Wait. It's showing the wrong thing. I don't know why. Wait. There we go. This is an all advancements tool that speedrunners use. We're just I'm just pulling up to show the advancement that we're missing, even though I just showed it. Yeah, 2 armor trims, ward and silence, and then I'll see these are the advancements we're missing. Shield and totem. No shield, no totem, and the armor trim 1. And these are the hours played, current hours played. Does that go up when I pause? Yes, there we go. 2,107 hours. 8 minutes and 41 seconds to the dot. Yeah, we got no new end advancements, but we got a flashing light. Thank you, Mojang. Very cool. Very cool, Mojang. Thank you, Mojang. Alright, let's close that. We don't need the AA tool anymore. That's for speedrunners. We don't use that. We don't speedrun. It's cool to look at, though. But yeah, again, no shield. I'm missing two armor trims, smithing template, whatever they're called, and no totem. Alright, now time for stats. So let's show off stats. First, let me say I started this world on the 1st of the 1st of 2022. So we're getting close now. That's October 30th, 2025 right now at 3:30 in the morning. We're getting close to 4 years. the 1st of the 1st of 2026 will be 4 years in this world. It's almost a 4-year world. And yeah, as you saw, 2,100 hours. What else? Yeah, 4 years almost and 2,000 hours. And well, yeah, day 10,005 now. Let's go through the stats. General. And I was bred 1,700. I was open 62, 62. I won't go through all of this. 1,000 cake slices eaten. Let's mention this now. I haven't mentioned it yet. I did a challenge that I came up with myself. From day 4,000 to day 8,000. I did a challenge where I ate every single unique food item in the game for 100 days straight. Every single food I ate in the game for 100 days straight, excluding Enchanted Golden Apple. I've not done that yet for 100 days straight. But other than that, I ate every single food in the game for 100 days straight. 100 days, boom. Which way I have 100 cake or 1,000 cake slices eaten actually. Yep. And so yeah, the villager trading hall did help with that, getting a lot of food. And yeah, I fished for the pufferfish. I had to fish for the pufferfish. I spent most of the 100 days of pufferfish fishing for pufferfish. That was a fun one. No, it wasn't. It was a weird one. All right. I can show you that more later in stats, like how many times we've eaten some of the food. 1.4 million damage, 60k resisted from the beacon, 37k taken. A lot of that damage is probably from, as you probably saw earlier, I jumped into lava on purpose during the gold farm to collect lava buckets by hand, like in buckets, to collect lava by hand in buckets. And instead of like drinking a fire res potion, I just like tanked the damage. It wouldn't be much because of the beacon, but that's where a lot of damage came from, I feel like. Let's see. 4,000 sprinted. That means 4 million, right? 4 million blocks sprinted. 4k crouched. 13 million traveled by Elytra. Crazy. 1 kilometer on the Hypogast. I have never rode a pig. Dropper search 600. Ender chest open. Almost 40,000. Fish caught 1,600. Games quit 1,600. Let's see. Anything crazy. Crafting table 1,200. Wait, never interacted with a campfire. Nah. Where is enchantment table? Is it not enchantment table in here? Oh, it's down here. Items enchanted 214. Item drops 82k. Nothing crazy. Jumps 1 million jumps, pretty cool. 600,000 kills I have, mob kills. Not bad. Music ticks played 10. Roblox played 16. Number of deaths 0. Never died. It's hardcore. Player kills 0. It's single player. There's no other players. Rage triggered 5. Rage 1 4. Yeah, when I was trying to do how do we get here, not that I failed a raid, all the villagers that were at the raid, at the village of the raid, ended up dying because I didn't protect them. My fault. So I failed a raid. Shulker box is open, 172,000. Sneak time, a little over a month, 35 days. That's like 800 plus hours of crouching. Talk to villager, 165,000 times almost talk to villagers. That's hitting right click on them. Not physically trading, just right clicking them to open their inventory. Obviously from the villager trading hall, that's where that got stocked up. Time played, as we saw, 2,000 plus hours. Not bad. Or 2,100 hours, to be more exact. Yeah, time played. Time with word open. This is like a difference of like when you're pausing. Time with word open is like pause time plus game time. So really I pause the game for like 2.1 days. Time slept in a bed, 8k. I sleep most of my days. Traded with villagers, 1.65 million trades with villagers. You saw where that came from. 1.65 million trades with villagers. Million. All right. Items. Here's the big one. Times mined. Times mined. Stone, 3.9 million. Deep slate, 3.5 million. As you can see with this perimeter, we're gonna pass the stone count. We're at layer 51 down there, minus 51. We're only 450k away from passing the stone, but that will pass it. I will hit 4 million deep slate before I hit 4 million stone. Crazy. 2.35 million netherrack from the old farm perimeter. Almost 500k sand. 300k of andesite, diorite, and granite. The defaults. Almost 300k tough. We'll hit that soon, actually. 300k dirt. 250,000 gravel. 200k sandstone. This one's stupid, man. Kind of stupid. Or silly, it's like silly to look at, you know? Almost 200k red concrete. Yeah. Mind. The gap between sand and netherrack is crazy. For now. For now, man. Soon we'll get this to 1 million. Soon. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. But you know, at one point, how many blocks we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 things here. It sounds crazy. I think it is doable, I think, with 13 easily. I want to get 13 unique blocks above 1 million. I could easily get sand and like andesite, diorite, dirt, granite. Tough might be difficult. Gravel, I get all those to 1 million. Easily. Easily, you know. Sandstone would be rough. Maybe grass block you get 2 million in the future. Scaffolding, scaffolding at 170k. Wood, spruce wood, my main wood, 72k, not bad. I'll go a bit faster now. Oops, not that fast. 50k coal ore. Potatoes. We did 100 days of potatoes. 100 days of potatoes, well, 100 days of every food, which also include potatoes and poisonous potatoes. Poisonous potatoes is a 2% chance to get, I think, from harvesting a potato. So I had to get a lot, just to get enough days for 100 days. 100 days of eating poisonous potatoes. Keep going. I've mined 35,000 shulkers. 35,000 barrels also. That is kind of high up there. 16k torches. 16k iron ore. 15,000 blue ice. The weather rose ice path. 15k iron blocks from reusing beacons. Yeah. We mined some polished deep slate slabs. Okay. 10k bookshelves broken. Oh, yeah, you know why this is? Like early game trading, like breaking down bookshelves. Classic. I've only mined 8,000 ender chests, only. 7k obsidian. Here's some ores. We'll go a bit faster now. Other shulkers. 4,000 deep slate diamond ore mined. Also, we saw earlier that we got two shulkers now. We got 2 shulkers now of deep slate diamond ore. Not too bad. Not too bad. We got more ores down here. Also, guys, believe it or not, to get every book trade and every villager librarian trade, I only mined 3,687 lecterns. And that includes the early game lecterns too. Only 3,600. For every single level of book trade. That's not bad. Cobble deep slate. 3.3k cobble deep slate mined. There's some beds for the rows. What else? Go a bit faster now. Go over there if you want to say. Oh wait, where's the OG diamond? OG diamond. Wait, here's what ancient debris right now. 441. I hate how you can't like hover click it. And the other updates you like hover click it to like highlight the row. They like mess that up. 441 ancient debris. Hold on, where is the OG? I feel like I've done more than 3,600 lecterns looking for mending. True though. True though. Where's OG diamond? Let me know if you see OG diamond. I don't have 1,000 mined. No. It's only like 200, right? Beacon only 389. Oh, dude, yeah, this hurts to see, man. We've only mined 163 like diamond ore, the original one. That's crazy. Because obviously in 1.18 or whatever, whenever they added deep slate, I think 1.18, original diamond is rarer. Original diamond is so much rarer now. And now we're down to like 100. Like this is like irrelevant now. I don't have deep slate emerald ore yet. Alright, move on to next tab. Time's broken. This will be quick. 55 shears. Iron pick. I've broken 8 netherite pickaxes. I did actually break only one. Only one netherite pickaxe in this project, and it was very early on. I remember when I was doing the VODs channel, I did see that I did break one. I broke one pick very early on in this project, but 8 overall. Most of these were broken before they added the change where you needed the netherite upgrade tool. Most of them were broken before that existed. I think only one of them, the one I broke here. Did that tool exist yet? Did the upgrade exist yet? I don't remember. I don't remember. Maybe. Everything else is irrelevant, I guess. That's the end. All the broken tools. I've never broken any other netherite tool. I've broken 2 diamond tool apparently. Okay, time's crafted. Now little tip. Little tip. There's a little overlay here. It wasn't a problem here with times mined, but here, look. How many times did I craft emerald, which means trade? You can't see it. There's a little trick you could do. Go to options, language, font settings, force Unicode font. Turn that on. Go back to stats, and I can read it clearly. I'll leave this on for the rest of the things probably. Let's see. 1.6 million times emerald crafted. That's just from trading. You can't craft emerald. Well, I guess you can from emerald block to emerald. But a lot of that is just from trading. 1.1 million glass traded or crafted combined. 1.1 million. 600k iron, 453k iron blocks. I guess that's a lot back and forth, really. Red concrete powder. Spruce planks. 181k. Why did I craft 181k spruce planks? Does anyone know? Why would I have mined 181k or crafted 181k spruce planks? I'm actually asking that. Oh, duh. Duh. I'm stupid. Because when you mine wood to get shulkers, you turn it into spruce planks. Duh. To craft chests to make shulkers. Duh. Okay. I'm like, I don't use spruce planks. Okay. Sorry. Stupid moment. Arrows. We saw from the military trading hall. 140k. Now, this has arrow poison. I don't know why my fingers work. This says arrow poison. But this is not arrow poison. This is every type of, what are they called? Special arrows. It's not just poison arrow. Yeah, there's 130k. Bro, I never actually like, pointed properly. Because I'm pointing to the left to point to the right. It worked. I got it. I never actually like have to point. Go. I gotta remember that now. Point the opposite. See? Emerald block. Alright. Fireworks 50k crafted. I'm looking at crafted, right? Yeah, crafted. Bone meal 50k. Cookies. You guys like cookies? 47k cookies crafted. And if you didn't believe me with the lava buckets, I showed them off. 41,000 almost lava buckets, or no, regular buckets crafted. And this one right here is 54k used. Cherry planks. I was using cherry wood for a while. I mentioned earlier at the villager trading hall that I used a lot of bottles of enchantment on myself for fun for some reason. And it looks like it was about 30k I used on myself, just randomly for fun. Black glass. Carrots. Uh, 24k. This is lower. Wait, this is time used. I've only eaten 10k golden carrots. Also, because we used I had 4,000 days straight of not eating golden carrot and eating variety food. And you know, a challenge that nobody has done before. 100 days of every unique food in the game. Somebody's probably done it before. I haven't done Enchanted golden apple yet. We'll do it one day. So I only really had about 6,000 days of golden carrot eating. 10k. It's like you eat one or two a day. Alright, keep going down. Shulkers. Yeah, we're still looking at times crafted. 17.8k crafted. The Shulker Farm from earlier came in handy. Pumpkin pie, more food, bookshelves. Some dye, that's from trading. A lot of this is from trading, really. Golden apples. This one also you have to craft, you can't trade for. I crafted 6,000 golden apples. So the gold farm came in handy here. This is for the gold farm came in handy to craft golden apples for the villager trading hall. It all works out. Works together. A lot of stuff from trading here. Keep going down. Probably go faster now. You can see this all stack up. It's all from trading here. All from trading. See, you pointed right. I pointed correctly. There you go. Alright, how are we doing? How are we doing? How are we doing? Block of rock copper. Okay, good. Yep. That's how we're looking. Keep going down because this is getting irrelevant now. Ooh, what about armor? I saw that for a second. Wait, this is the yeah, another upgrade. We only crafted 10 of them, it looks like. $62 diamond pixels crafted. It's not bad. Alright, irrelevant. Back up. We got 3 more to do here. Times used. We go through this a lot faster, probably. I'm doing into great detail with this. Very great detail with everything, I feel like. Netherite pickaxe, 11.7 million uses. Netherite shovel, almost a million. Diamond shovel, 400k. Diamond pickaxe, 300k. I used 230k sand from the sand drop I did on day 1000 for the grinding farm. I used the axe 220k times. red concrete powder. Scaffolding. I used 150k netherrack, okay. 144k dirt. The sword 140k times. The hoe 84k times. The buckets, like I mentioned earlier, I used the bucket 54,000 times. 64,000 glass for the floor of the gold farm perimeter. I used 50k rockets over 10,000 days. I used, which means placing, right? Which means placing 35,000 shulkers. I placed 35,000 shulkers. Not bad. Wait, so I placed 35,000, but I mined 35,000. Wait, 35,457, 35,003. We have a good bit on the floor. Let's see. Rails. Torch. Chain bottle. Electra. I used Electra and the chest plate 21,000 times. That's just like changing them back and forth. Soul sand and ice. Water bucket. We used water bucket 12,000 times. I use deep slate. Wait, I placed it deep slate down 12,000 times. That's cooked. That's a lot. A lot of that was here, like replacing the wall. Yeah, 10,000 carrots eaten only. Inner chest 8k. Yeah, a lot of this is like repeating itself from the other tabs. I don't think there's anything crazy to look at in this tab. We used a trident 1,600 times. It's not too bad. Oh wait, the food. Sorry. Remember, 100 days of unique food. 100 days of every unique food I did. Now, some of them are a little altered because of it being a crop and a food at the same time, like the carrot. Obviously, plant them and eat them. Let me show off some of the other ones, just to like legitimize it. Egg is not a food. Tropical fish. This one we had to trade for, right? It shouldn't be 1200. I did not eat 1200 tropical fish. So that one gets like stacked a little higher. There's not a good way to check that like times eaten, unfortunately. But here's dried kelp. 1036. That might actually count from dried kelp block to dried kelp. So that one might be buff, like a little higher than it should be too. Raw salmon, 767. Yeah, you traded for that one too. Hold on. Glowberries, 600. That one might be legit, actually, right? I think so. Honey bottles, 500. Does that count the times I crafted it? I don't know. Spider eye, 486. That definitely is times eaten. I ate 486 spider eyes. Poisonous potatoes, I ate 464. Bread, 456. Sweet berries, 447. Apple, 420. Nice. Cooked rabbit, 416. Cookies, I ate 405. Pearls, I threw 367. That's not food, but that's how many times I used it. Coarse fruit, I ate 366 coarse fruit. Rotten flesh, 341. Beetroot, 285. That is used as a crop too. Is it not? Or no. Why is that? I don't know how it works, sorry. I guess that is times eaten then. Raw chicken, 270. More raw food, 252. 250 raw mutton. Melon slice, 247. Cooked cod, 250. Buckets of milk. I drank 238 buckets of milk because whenever you eat a pufferfish, you have to drink milk otherwise. You have to drink milk afterwards, otherwise you will start taking like too much hunger damage and then you're like just always losing hunger. Baked potato, 233. Sausage stew, 231. Sausage stew. Here's your pufferfish. Wait, can I show them off? Yeah. Milk bucket, 238. Pufferfish, 224. Raw pork, cooked salmon. You check it over here in the fourth tab. Mushroom stew, 182. Raw beef, cooked pork chop, 163 and 160. Beetroot soup, cake. We placed 145 slices of the cake. Pumpkin pie, 134. Golden apple, I ate 122. Yeah. Cooked chicken, 109. Cooked mutton, 80. Now we're probably done with food. Nope, steak, 58. There are probably there are probably more foods at the top that I couldn't show off properly because of, well, like potatoes. Obviously, you mine them, pick them up, and whatnot. Just watch your whole VOD channel in the time it's taking to go through this. Okay, yeah, I spent a little longer than this than I thought it would take. I'm going in way too much detail. Let's see, is there any more food here? Probably not, because we're at 30. Oh, goat horn. Holy dude. Oh yeah, the VOD channel, guys, is at 24 subs. Yeah, every single full stream I upload, or every single stream I do, I upload to the full streams channel. Check that out. Anything else here in this tab? No. Nothing crazy. 2 more tabs. Picked up. We'll go through these quicker, surely. Got to upload that. Is there something wrong with the command? I'm uploading all streams to YouTube. Currently working on getting all past streams to his channel. Oh. I could just delete that first sentence. But the channel's correct, right? Yeah. Alright, if you guys didn't believe me, I'm picking up every single block I mine when doing this project. 3.8 million picked up. Now, this doesn't add up. Why? Cobblestone. Keep that in mind. Deep slate. Well, hold on, I gotta tab back and forth. I mined 3.5 million. Nobody's saying you aren't. Okay, I know. I mined 3.5 million deep slate. I mine it with fortune. So if I pick it up as cobble deep slate, I mine 3.2 million. That other 250k is go back and forth. It adds up pretty much. I save everything. Netherrack. Okay, I didn't save everything. I didn't save everything during the gold farm perimeter, but I saved 1.4 million netherrack apparently. Why? We'll use it one day, surely. 1 million iron picked up and dropped. Yeah, all of these is gonna be like the same thing as mining. See, andesite adds up. It's like I gotta save everything, man. Potatoes picked up 230k. Oh, holy. Oh, I didn't see this exactly. Look. Slime balls 68k. All manual. I don't have a slime farm. 40k Shulker. Yeah, this is like the same thing as some of the other tabs. I think we've seen it pretty much. Scroll through there. But it's like I pick up everything. Oh wait, enter chest. There's a few times I made a mistake with like not mining it with Soak Touch instead of mining it with Fortune. I wonder how many times you probably figured out with these numbers maybe. I don't know. I mess up. I sometimes mine my enter chest with Fortune on mistake a few times. Shh. Whatever. Alright. Yeah, this is still this times picked up. Nothing crazy here. We keep going down. Yeah. Times dropped. Last tab and then mobs. I spent longer than this than I thought we were going to. ABB has been on the stream for 6 years and 9 months. Shout out to ABB. Dropped iron 1 million. Stone, I dropped 167k. Poppy, 120k. Okay. Rotten Flesh, 25k. Go down through it. I dropped 7k Shulkers. Wait, how much was the deep set count? I dropped 84k. Okay. This one's not as important. Just time dropped. Oh, wait a second. There was a time when working on the Gold Farm perimeter, I dropped my Elytra, but I didn't pick it up. It fell in lava. It fell down like 100 blocks into lava. Hey, you could probably find it on the Full Shoot channel. If you want to go dig and explore it, and you find it, let me know if you find the clip. That would be hard to find. But if you find the clip of me dropping the Elytra in the Gold Farm perimeter and losing it, shout out to you, I guess. I was gonna see how many times I dropped the Elytra, but I don't know if we can or not. It's not gonna be this high. Okay, there was one time where I dropped my Elytra. Well, I dropped 11 Elytras, obviously, but I picked enough up. Oh, wait, yeah. So I picked up 27. I dropped 11. But however it adds up, it's like I'm missing one. I have like 15 Elytras. 14, 15, 16, whatever. But I know I lost one. Alright, cool. We looked at all the items. Let's look at the mobs. However, we're going to change back to off Unicorn Fought mobs. I've earned some of my channel points back because of this in-depth review. Hey, but I'm liking this though. This is good. We're going in depth, but too in depth, maybe. No, someone will watch it. Someone will enjoy it, surely. Thank you. Shout out to you if you're watching this. ABB and Samek, and anyone on YouTube. Hey, shout out to you. 23 bats. Blazes 300. You know, the thing is, I think I'm out of blaze rods. I think I maybe have one blaze rod left before I gotta start finding blazes and killing them. 400 bogged. Kind of forgot that was a mob. Bogs spawn in trial chambers now. It's like a weird skeleton, right? I have never been killed by a cat. Yes! I killed one though. Oh my god, dude. I was killing rabbits for food for the 100 Days of Every Food Challenge. And I clicked on a rabbit on accident, or I clicked on a cat on accident. I think it was my cat too. It wasn't a stray. It was my cat. He's gone. Alright, Cave Spider, 134. Chicken, 400. I killed 5 cod. 5 creaking. Creaking. 205k creeper. That's where I got my 500k gunpowder from. 500 drowned, 45 outer guardian. Well, I guess that comes out to 15 uh, ocean monuments that I guess I fully went through, I guess. We have more we could go and find. 87858, that's a cool number. A lot of 8s. Enderman killed, 87k Enderman. 8 Endermites killed. 20 Ender Dragons from earlier. 24 Evokers, 1 Fox. 3,400 gassed. That's the gold farm perimeter for you. 255 Guardian, not that big of a deal. 883 Hoglin, nothing crazy. 3 horses. Hey, my bad. 200 Husk, that's kind of small. 94 Iron Golem. 100 or 1,600 Magma Cubes, not too bad. 1 Mushroom. Another accident. Another soldier lost on accident. We saw his meat earlier at the village training hall. 1 parrot. I don't remember this guy. Sorry to him too. 3,000 phantom. Ooh. That's a crazy one, actually. I did do... Yeah, during the village training hall, I ended up doing 100 hours of no sleeping. That's another random challenge I did. I did a challenge of 100 days of no sleeping. But yeah, 3,000 phantoms killed. 200 pig. Okay. Pigling, 1756. Pigling brute, 24. Okay. I thought this said villager. 2,929 villagers. We have the banners here. A lot of the banners. 3 polar bear. Hey, they probably fought me first. I killed 47 pufferfish. Yeah, I think I was killing them for a while to get the food for the 100-day challenge. And then after that, I was like, let me just fish. Unless he's like from way earlier in the game. It's not like I remember. Rabbits, Ravagers, those are from raid. More fish. Sheep. I killed 124 shulkers. Obviously, with the amount of shulkers I use. With the amount of shulkers I use, I gotta use a Shulker Farm. 100k or 100 kills is still a good bit. 65 silverfish. 4k skeletons. 2 skeleton horses. 39,000 slime. Hey, I will say this now. I'm gonna get this to 100k. I'm gonna get slimes killed to 100k during this perimeter. Like, if I don't hit it by the time I finish, which I'm not going to finish the hole, I'm going to manually kill slime until I hit 100k. I'll do like a whole stream of killing slime. Why? There's something wrong with me. You probably figured that out by now. There's something wrong with me. So I'll kill however many slimes it takes to get 200k manually. 2 snow golem. 1400 spider. 300 stray. 1 strider. What's a strider? Oh, it's the thing in the nether thing that you like ride for movement or whatever. 355 trader llamas. Okay. 1,400 tropical fish. A lot of those we did eat. So did we actually eat 1,000 tropical fish? Like we saw earlier. I guess we did, maybe. We must have. 78 vexes. 14 villagers. Yeah. A lot of those were on accident. I'd say all of them were on accident. 192 wandering traders. It's not too bad. I only kill them when they don't give me a trade that I trade for. The only trade that I'm actually looking for though is the shell trader. That's the only trade I care about. Shell trades. Nautilus shells. That's the only one I care about really. But if I ever buy anything, I won't kill him. That's usually like the rule I have. If I buy from him, I don't kill him. If he doesn't have the shell trade, I don't buy from him. So he dies. And so do his trader llamas. Where are we at? Which, yeah, wither, we killed one earlier. That was like an hour ago now that I killed the wither. Maybe longer. 359 withers killed. We did one today during the world tour. 20,000 wither skeletons killed. I killed 1 wolf. He's probably attacking me. 1 zoglin. Oh yeah, that's from you did this one for all mobs killed for the advancement. You bring a hoglin to the overworld and it turns to a zoglin, then you kill it. 4,000 zombie, 56 zombie villagers, and 229,000, sorry, zombified piglins killed. There we go. Not too bad. I think that's everything I want to show off for the World Tour. We showed World Tour. I think we showed everything. Should be good. Advancements, stats. I spent a long time on that. Longer than I thought I would have. I think that was 2 hours. Yeah, we hit today 10,000 at 2 in the morning. It's now 4 in the morning. I spent 2 hours yapping. But I hope you enjoyed the World Tour. Thanks for watching. See ya. Bye bye.